All right, man. So Malik Beasley isn't fully cleared. Now they said that he's no longer a person of interest or under like a person of interest, but he's still a subject, and his conduct is still under review, meaning charges could be pending. I don't really understand that. So basically, they got nothing on him, but they gonna watch him to see if they can get something on him. So basically, we ain't got nothing on you, but we still got an inkling, or we got a hint. We got a hint that you're doing something. We got an inkling or hint that you're doing something. That's pretty much what they saying. They got an inkling or a hint that they doing something. So we gonna keep watching you. We just think you doing something. Now we done seen America's stupidest criminals or whatever like that, and they know they under surveillance, but they gonna keep doing what they do. They gonna keep doing what they do. You know, they gonna keep doing what they do. So I mean, at the end of the day, it don't shock me none. Um, that if he's still under review, because they gonna watch him to see if he steals something or he takes something. Um, so it wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me. They might be like, okay, we can be a little bit conspicuous with this, or but that still clouds judgment. So that still hurts his pockets. So we depending on you to come out here and deliver, right? But what if they deem or you get in trouble again? Now our season is deterred or is railroaded because we depended on you. Now you going to jail. Now it becomes a distraction. Now they asking the team about you doing that. So, I mean, to me, it's shit. It's bullshit. Because now this still hurts his ability to get a job. So now this is when we know why the people didn't come out, the feds or who doing the investigation didn't come out and say nothing. Well, this how they do you, man. This is how they do you, man. You charged of a crime in America. You are guilty until proven innocent. It's not you innocent until you're proven guilty. Because if he was innocent, it's no indictment. There's no charges pending. If he was truly innocent, he would have had a team. He would have had a contract. He would have had these things by now. And now that you're getting a look at some of the laws in America, like what it is. Sometimes until you go through it, you don't know no better. You don't really know. You don't care. But the minute you go through something, like guys, some guys go through life like me, don't have children, don't really care about child support. But but some guys who going through child support, now they made it their mission to do child support reform or to enlighten other men on child support. You got guys that have been married that show guys about going through marriage. You got women who didn't deal with being a stripper or going to college to be a professor or putting a degree before a family. And they're telling their story. So at the end of the day, until a lot of times until you go through it, or until you sympathize with it, and you see a guy that can't see his children, or you see a woman, that chose a degree and now she want a family, or whatever it may be, and it may touch your soul, or you might come up on this content, or you might know a cousin, sister, aunt, friend that's going through it. Now you have a connection, but now you're going through it with them, or you see it through their lens. But until you go through it, then that's what inflict changes in these laws and and through society, man. Like you can never tell nobody what it's like to bury a child if you never buried a child. That's why it's crazy when you get the internet, when people tell you about getting married and they never been married. They tell you about being a wife and they never been a wife. They tell you about being a husband and they never been a husband. Come on. Would you go to the jewelry store in the middle of the mall to get a foot surgery? No. But a lot of times, God put us down these paths to raise awareness. Don't, and I said this earlier in one of my other videos I cut. Don't ever think it can't happen to you. Don't ever think, you know, you young, you think you can't break shit, you think you can fuck your entire life up. Don't think it can't happen to you. But the people around you that you confine to or you close with, they are the most dangerous people that you with. The most dangerous person that you are, the most dangerous people that you gonna deal with is the person you lay next to every night. That's the most dangerous person. So watch who you lay with next in the night. That could be for a night. That could be for supposed to be a lifetime, 20 years, a year. That's the person that has the most information to hurt you. Real talk. Your enemies are usually not strangers. Your enemies are people that's around you. Squares that you got in your circle that act like they want the best for you, act like they care, but really they're jealous. You know, and most people, some people realize this and they like, oh, you know, I mean, make the move, and some people don't. But I just feel like his ex-wife did that, and allegedly. I mean, it's just my opinion on it, my little hypothesis. But it's a dangerous world. It's a dangerous world, man, and they can hold that over your head and stop you from making a living. You don't have any freedom in this country because if you have freedom of speech and you say something they don't like, they're gonna turn your water off. Especially when you're a man, it's an attack on men, especially black men. It's an attack. We can be accused of the most heinous crimes and we don't do it, and it's proof if we don't do it, but we still got to go through just due process. We still got to go through the ridicule and backlash, and it's part of your reputation that you cannot get back. That's the crazy thing about it. Even if you were in the right for retaliation, in this country laws, retaliation could be, you know, cost you your life. So it's crazy out here, man. Like, so basically, it could be a good thing for the Pistons. The Pistons, they know that the people in that locker room know he was betting or not. I'll tell you that right now. The people in the locker room know if he was point shape. I guarantee you, the people know. Pistons may be able to get him at that $7 million mark for another year. Team may not be willing to go in a multi-year deal for him because it becomes a distraction. So he still may be sitting on the pine. But his conduct is under review. So now the feds are not only looking at Malik Beasley, they looking at my team. It becomes a distraction for the league, for the team, for the players. Come on, now they investigating everybody. Like, he may not be on the team this season. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.